Welcome, dear people, to a new video. It's been a while since I filmed something. The last video I uploaded was of me and my friends pouring the concrete floor in the barn, and that was almost 2 years ago. So it's about time I made a new video with some recent footage. I haven't done much inside the house, unfortunately, since pouring the concrete floor. Didn't really have the time. I made some very poor decisions. For example, I bought an old car and that broke down all the time, so I had to fix that instead of fixing the house last year. But I did get some work done on the garden. Also, I haven't really shown any gardening process yet, so I have a lot of footage. Maybe I'll edit that in. I don't know how I'm gonna edit the video now that I'm filming this intro. Maybe I'll make some sort of a montage, and then I don't know. Well, you'll see. You will know by the time that you're watching this. So I'll take you on a tour through the garden, and I'll show you what my next project is gonna be, or what project I'm gonna be working on next. Yeah, enjoy. I'll probably make a voiceover right now, so yeah. So we'll start in the part of the garden that I haven't done any work on yet. This is a small part that is encapsulated by the neighbor's property, as you can see on the map. The only thing that you'll find here are these big flat stones that used to be inside the house and now function as a pathway. Unfortunately, I barely filmed anything last summer, so the only footage that I have of the creation of this pathway is this shaky vertical video. However, this video also takes us to the biggest accomplishment in the garden so far, which is this terrace that my friends and I made. We built it using large stones that we found around the property and wood that needed to be removed from inside the house anyway. I also pressure cleaned these walls to prepare for pointing, but I'll show you more on that in the next video. For now, I'll walk you to the campsite part of the garden. This consists of a few plots that were somewhat leveled out using soil dug up inside the house. As everyone visits always stays over in a tent, it's nice to have a somewhat level garden in a few spots. It's far from ideal because the soil consists of a lot of rocks that don't work well with tent pegs. Luckily, you can't see the rocks now that the spots have been overgrown by grass. To separate the camping spots, we made a very rustic looking wall using the biggest stones harvested from the soil inside the house. And during the second summer we made a second wall that turned out a lot straighter. Other things that you'll find in the garden are these young plum trees and strawberries that were gifted by my neighbor. There's also a young walnut tree that I want to remove in the future because it takes up a lot of sunlight. Behind the walnut there's another camping spot that is still to be made level with some more soil. The entire plot, including the house, measures about 720 square meters, which is about 7,000 square foot. I planted some fruit-giving plants and trees near the border with my neighbor's property, hopefully creating some sort of a barrier in the future. Next to the little shed sort of thing that we removed the roof from, there's an old plum tree that's giving a lot of fruits this summer. During the first summer, we removed a lot of trees that were growing in very inconvenient locations. I didn't really have the right equipment at the time. Most of these wild trees were goat willows that gave off a lot of fluff in spring. Removing these trees has made the garden a lot less pretty, but given the fact that the roots can really mess up the foundation of the house, it was a wise decision nonetheless. This last clip shows the current state of the garden, with a couple of new beds filled with tomatoes and other vegetables. The next garden project is going to be the outside kitchen, which I'll be making in the former pig shed that we already removed the roof from. So that's all I have for you for now. I'll be going to France for the rest of the summer tomorrow, and I'm determined to create a lot of footage for my YouTube channel. See you next time!